especially for my females in the room. Please, if you want your skin feeling so moist and soft, very soft, like you guys, I get so gassed when people mistakenly touch my skin. Yes, mistakenly touch my skin, and they literally compliment me saying, oh my gosh, your skin is so soft. I'm like, wow, thank you. Hi lovelies, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Nengi and I always say to stay subscribed to this channel, okay? We have an amazing time, we have fun, we vibe, and we keep it hot, honest, open, and transparent. Now, as you can see from today's title, I am going to be talking about hygiene. Yes, because hygiene is obviously very important, and honestly, like in our 20s, we have so many things we're worrying about. Hygiene needs to be the least of our worries, like honestly. So basically in this video, I am going to be walking you through some of the things that I've learned along the way, you know, growing up and just getting older, just things that I feel like a lot of people should know if they don't know already. So let's jump right on into this video. Okay, so number one, tongue scrapers, you guys. If you're not using it right now, and if you're not hip, please let me put you on. Tongue scrapers are literally a game changer. Like, you know all that white funk and gunk that's usually on your tongue? You need tongue scrapers to like really scrape it away. Like your toothbrush is not really gonna do that. Also, tongue scrapers, it honestly just really makes you feel more fresh in there, and like it takes out all that slime and saliva. Do you get what I mean? If you already use it, you get what I mean. But if you're not using tongue scrapers already, please let me put you on, because trust me, you don't want to be that person with bad breath or whatever. So let me put you on. Honestly, this brings me to the next thing I want to talk about in terms of oral hygiene. So normally you need to be seeing a dentist at least twice a year to get your teeth cleaned, right? I think most companies cover that as part of your insurance, so please take advantage of it. But yes, you need to be getting your teeth cleaned professionally at least twice a year if you aren't already. And so in my latest visit, my dentist basically told me something. So when you're brushing your teeth, right, I know that in a lot of movies you're like they just do a quick 1 2 1 2 and you're out the door. You guys, please spend time brushing your teeth, especially if you still have your wisdom teeth in. Make sure you're really getting in there. She said basically when you're taking a toothbrush and you know brushing your teeth back there, make sure you're feeling like a pressure like against your gum, and that's how you know you're really getting your wisdom teeth. And always make sure you're really like scrubbing in such a way that you're also getting right between the teeth and your gum. Make sure you're trying to get really like up there, because you guys, you do not want a buildup of tartar or plaque or all that stuff, because that's literally how you get odor causing bacteria. That's literally like, yeah, you definitely don't want to have any tartar or plaque. You definitely want to make sure you are taking time and you are really brushing your teeth every day. Every day. Every what? Every day, please. Okay, moving on to the next point. Exfoliate, you guys. Exfoliate. Not just your face, but also your body, you guys. I mean, obviously, I feel like everybody already knows the one about the face, right? But also make sure you're exfoliating your body, especially for my females in the room. Please, if you want your skin feeling so moist and soft, very soft, like you guys, I get so gassed when people mistakenly touch my skin. Yes, mistakenly touch my skin, and they literally compliment me saying, oh my gosh, your skin is so soft. I'm like, wow, thank you. So yeah, just make sure you're exfoliating your skin, because honestly it really like takes off all the dead skin cells, and basically it allows you to, when you know then go in with your toner or a moisturizer or anything, it really helps it absorb all of that into your skin. So yeah, exfoliating is very important. If you're not doing it already on your body, not just your face, please start to do that. And there's different things you can use to exfoliate. You can use exfoliating scrubs, you can use the actual exfoliating sponges. I'll put one like, you know, right there on the screen. And yeah, make sure you're exfoliating. My next point is change your beddings frequently, you guys. If you're one of them, please change your beddings frequently. And The most important one definitely is your pillowcase. I try to change my pillowcase at least once a week, at least. You just don't want any buildup of bacteria on your pillowcase. That's the worst place to even have it, honestly, because your face is where everybody's seen. But the same thing goes for your sheets, right, and your covers. There's also room for bacteria to build up on your beddings if you're not changing it frequently, if you're not washing it frequently. So please wash your beddings frequently. I know some of these tips sound very like cliche and very obvious, but you guys, I kid you not, there are people out in this world that are either not aware of these things or they're just not doing it. So yeah, you guys, please change your beddings. Thank you. Now, the next point, let me talk to my girlies real quick. So you guys want to make sure you are wearing breathable underwear. So what I mean is the type of fabric of your panties need to be very breathable. Examples of this are cotton, mesh, lace. And there's other examples and you can always look that up. But just make sure you are wearing breathable underwear. That way, you're able to get some air down there. You definitely always want to prevent down there from being very moist, because that's how you can easily get, the bad type of bacteria, because we all know there's good bacteria down there and the bad kind, and you just want to make sure you're not getting the bad kind. And so you're not getting any yeast infections or bacterial infections, because we all know that comes with a smell, right? And we don't want that. So yeah, make sure you're wearing breathable underwear. Now, speaking of moisture, you guys, one thing I have been using for a while, because if you're like me and you have like thick thighs and it obviously just makes it hard for you to get air up there sometimes, or to keep it moisture free, one thing I've been using is the Summer's Eve Daily Spray. You guys, it's like a 5-in-1. It basically helps with your pH balance. It helps absorb moisture. To me, that's the most important thing. And honestly, also it helps down there smell good. So one thing I want to tell you, and please listen carefully, because don't come and say I gave you wrong advice. Listen carefully. The way to use it is you're supposed to spray on the outside. I'm not saying open it up and spray up there. That's douching, and you definitely don't want to do that. We all know douching is wrong, right? So all you want to do is just spray around your vulva area, which is just the external parts of your vagina. So yeah, that definitely helps. It's honestly been helping me since I've been using that. I don't get any bacterial infections or anything like that. It really absorbs the moisture. It helps keep down there fresh. And yeah, I'm putting you on, okay? I am putting you on. And honestly, a sister to that is also just even vaginal washes. Like in general, you want to make sure you're using the right kind. You want to make sure you're not sticking it up there. It is just to wash the external area, right? The vulva. And you just want to make sure you're washing down there good. And every day, you guys, every day, please make sure you're showering or at least washing down there every day. Like, do you get what I mean? All right, to the next point. Scented lotions. If you haven't been put on, please, I'm putting you on. Scented lotions are just, oh my gosh, I love them. I literally love them, honestly, and you can get them anywhere. I usually get mine from Bath and Body Works. They have so many different scents, which I think they definitely have a scent for everybody, including you. So please go and get some scented lotions, especially for my females, you guys. If you always just want to be smelling good, that's another compliment I honestly love. Like when people tell you smell good, is just the best thing ever, honestly. And so yeah, scented lotions is definitely really good. I mean, honestly, it speaks for itself, right? And especially when you now pair it with perfume. What? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're gonna be smelling so good. But yeah, moving on to my next point. You want to make sure you are moisturizing when your body is still wet. One of my friends, I feel like I'd heard this like a while ago, but it was just like, I don't know about that. But my friend told me again recently, and I tried it out, and I was like, wow, this makes sense. Like for me, I dry off just like a little bit, like a smudge bit, but just enough that there's still like some, moisture or like water on my body, right? In the shower. And I do this in the shower. You switch off the shower, you can grab your towel and maybe just like pat down just a little bit in certain areas and still let, water be in certain areas, and then add oil like to your body and then spray some perfume. You guys. But anyways, the benefits of this is when your body is still wet, it makes it very, very easy for your body to lock in that moisture. And so your, lotion or oils, like I prefer body oils, It's really gonna like help lock in the moisture, and it's gonna make that moisturized skin last longer. So yeah, you guys, moisturizing while your body is still wet, yeah, that's a game changer too. Moving on to the next point, flushable wipes. Now this one is mostly for my ladies, but you know, yeah, it applies to guys too, to be fair. But flushable wipes, you guys, especially for down there, like even just after doing a number one, but also obviously after doing a number two, flushable wipes just help keep down there like really clean and fresh all the time, especially like, you know, if you're out in public or if you're traveling. I know for me, every time I'm traveling, I always have like the little flushable wipes. I think I use the Scott's one that's non-scented, because yeah, I think that's like the best one, just to prevent any like, you know, douching or anything if you're, you know, really sticking it up there. But yeah, flushable wipes, non-scented, are pretty good for keeping down there fresh and clean, basically. Just want to make sure, you know, you're wiping all the, you know, bacteria every now and then. And yeah, flushable wipes, yeah, that's a yes for me. So my last point is, and this one is mostly for the ladies, but if you're a guy and you also don't really like hair on your body, and like you wax or you know, shave, whatever, this one is also for you, I guess. But let me talk to my females real quick. Laser hair removal, whoa. My friend literally put me on as I moved to Atlanta like last year, and I went for like a good 6 months, like consistently, you guys. I mean, it's a bit pricey, not gonna lie. It's a bit pricey. I mean, I did find a good deal on Groupon. So that's another thing you can do. You can literally go on Groupon and search laser hair removal, you know, shop or whatever near me. And they usually have like really good discounts. I'm talking, this thing went from $500 to like $275 for 6 sessions. Now you only need to do it monthly, and so 6 sessions is equal to 6 months. So you can do the math, because to be fair, a regular wax is probably like maybe like $45 to like $50. So if you do the math, it's probably equal or something. See, my brain is tired right now. I don't feel like doing math right now, but yeah, you can do the math. But yeah, it was a pretty good deal. $275 for 6 months. Yeah, it's really good. Let's talk about the benefits of laser hair removal. First of all, it is painless. I mean, you might feel a little tingle, but it is definitely not as painful as getting a wax, you guys. Getting a wax, especially a Brazilian, is not for the weak. It is not for the weak, but yeah, laser hair removal is almost painless, honestly. And it is very, very quick. I kid you guys not. My appointment for, because I used to do underarms and Brazilian, and it literally used to take 10 minutes. 15 at most, but usually 10 minutes. Mind you, and I think a wax is usually like maybe 45 to an hour, right? But laser hair removal is very quick. It's literally almost painless, and it leaves your skin feeling pretty good, I'd say, because one of the things it does, I think it also like tightens your pores a little bit, and so it restricts like hair from growing out like crazily, so your hair grows out like thinner, right? Because normally when you wax, you know, especially down there, sometimes it gets a little thick and very like brittle or whatever, but when you do laser hair removal, the hair grows back very thin, slower, like way slower. Obviously you have to do it consistently first before, you know, you even get there. And also it helps with lightening of those areas. So if you're the type that gets dark underarms or even down there gets dark, it also helps with lightening that area, even though this also takes time. And the last benefit is it is bump free. Like, you know how you get bumps from like a razor, or like sometimes even from waxing as well? Well, you don't get that with laser hair removal. So you guys, laser hair removal is a game changer. Like, I love it. It's kind of expensive, not gonna lie, but yeah, it's definitely worth it. But you guys, that's all I have for this video. I will probably be doing a part 2 because there's still more I want to talk about, but obviously I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm just gonna end it here. But thank you guys for watching, and please let me know in the comment section, what are other hygiene tips that I didn't mention that you've learned over the years? You could literally be helping somebody out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.